Okay, so now I have my Hong Kong binding, the binding. I went ahead and pressed it up, and that was really, it kind of helped to go up over a little bit nicer rather than, I mean, you can just fold it under and pin it good, but even those that I pressed those too. Okay, so now I've got it pressed. Notice how nice and flat it is in the back, and it's going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. We can actually even just leave that. We don't need to go back and trim that because it's a lightweight lining fabric. So now I'm going to go ahead and start stitching in the ditch right here at that seam where I stopped sewing it together. Now, stitching in the ditch, I am going to put my needle down right here at the ditch, and I'm going to just go down, and some people like to use the foot with the little bar thing, the number 10 foot. I do find, well, we'll see how I do. I just like to go ahead and put my foot, you know, right where it goes. So I just do a couple stitches. I'm just going to go back stitch a couple. That's all you need. And then take my pins out. And what I do is this little thing in that little groove, kind of indent where my needle's at, I just try and keep this to the right of that so that I'm not going over top of my binding. Okay, and so you're going to stitch that all the way around. Okay, and you can see what that's looking like right there. See how you stitch just right in the ditch there, and then on this side you can see how that is so just nice and smooth. So go ahead and do that all the way on your band. Okay. And once in a while I get up on the band. See, and that's because I wasn't paying attention. So just keep that little groove right next to it. Okay, and I'm going to do that all the way around until I get to where I stopped stitching, and then I'll stop.